Okay, so in problem 18, we have this contingency table dividing males and females by liberals, moderates, and conservatives. And then we got to answer these 8 questions right here, A through G. So we're going to go through those right now. So in part A, when it says what percent is male, there's 115 males out of 192 students. So in part A, we're going to do 115 out of 192, and that equals about 59.9%. Okay. Part B, it says what percent consider themselves to be conservative. Okay, what percent? So conservatives is right here. There's 27 of them out of 192. So B is 27, 192, and you get about 14.1%. Question C says what percent of males in the class consider themselves to be conservative. So we're looking at males. Okay, so out of 115 males, 21 of them are conservative. So C is 21 out of 115, and from that I get 18.3%. And then question D says what percent of all students in the class are males who consider themselves to be conservative. So another way of reading that is males and conservative. So if I look at the table, males and conservative, or conservative males, there's 21 of them. I'm not just looking at males, I'm looking at everyone. So it's 21 out of 192. And if I do that, I get about 10.9%. And question E asks what percent of males in a class are liberals? Females are liberals. So I'm going to look at the females, 77 of them. Liberals, 35 of them. So we're going to do 35 out of 77. And if I do that, I get about 45.5%. And F, what percent of all males in the class are liberals? So if we do that, let's see, there's 115 males and 50 of them are liberal. So 50 out of 115, and we wind up with about 43.5%. Okay. And then question G asks, do politics and sex appeal appear to be independent? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what each of these categories is for each gender. So for liberal female, we already figured that one out. It's 35 out of 77, so that's 45.5%. For a moderate female, I do 36 out of 77, and I get about 47%. And conservative is 6 out of 77, and I get about 8%. And for males, I got 50 liberals out of 115, so that comes out to about 43.5. And then for moderates, it's 44 out of 115, and that comes out to about 38%. And then for conservatives, 21 out of 115, and that's about 18%. So the answer to that is no. While males and females tend to have the same percentage of liberals, females tend to be more moderate than males, and there is a greater percentage of males that are conservative. So no, political affiliation is not independent of gender in this case.